dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's a lazy Sunday for me, a rainy Sunday, and it makes me want to come clean about something. If you guys have been watching this channel for any amount of time, then you know I'm huge on tracking macros. I really feel like it is the only way to know exactly what you're putting in your body and to stay consistent with weight loss goals. However, I have not been tracking my macros for some time now. Actually, since I caught COVID, the first week of July, I have not tracked macros since then. And since then, I've stayed almost exactly the same weight and I've gotten a lot stronger. So today, I'm gonna be sharing with you exactly what I've been doing to not only stay the same weight, but also get stronger, which is what I like to call, well, which is what Coach Greg likes to call MainGAINing.
Should you bulk, cut, or maintain? And I like to call it MainGAIN.
So if you guys are pumped for this video, if you guys are pumped to see how someone can MainGAIN, go ahead and throw the video a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button. I'm dropping videos all the time and I want you to be part of this family. So as you can tell, I woke up this morning, kind of hung out, did a couple chores, had a fantastic coffee from Starbucks. I believe it was a nitro cold brew with the pumpkin foam. Pretty sure it was like 200 or 300 calories, but I don't care because I'm not tracking my macros. Weighed in at 197, which I've been fluctuating right around 200 pounds for, like I said, what, July, August, September, coming into October. So for almost 4 months now, staying almost exactly the same weight. 1 week might drop down to 195, next week up to like 202, but doesn't matter. I'm staying in that nice range that I enjoy for the time being. So we'll get into a little physique update and what I call this new way of eating for me right now. I'm gonna finish up these chores, little tasks around the house, and I will see you guys for probably my first meal. Oh, and if you were wondering, Natty did go outside and she took a little poop about that big, and then she came back inside. And that's what good girls do. Boop. Well, babe, all right, what do we have going on here for lunch? By the way, it's 2:30.
We got some salmon Caesar salads.
All right, so we have this volume eating-esque full bowl of salmon Caesar salad, and I added some chicken there because I just felt like there wasn't enough protein. So do I know how many calories are in this? No, I don't. Do I know that it's relatively healthy? Yeah. I mean, it's a salad with protein, and I didn't use as much dressing as I was recommended to. So with the combination of all of that, I feel like, yeah, pretty healthy. Oh, and it tastes really good. We are now on to our little lunch dessert, which is going to consist of a Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt, pumpkin spice covered pumpkin seeds on top. Ooh, baby. Oof, okay, all right, outfit change, done. So let's talk a little bit about how I'm maintaining my weight or staying at least within the same couple pounds throughout the month. So I'm doing this thing called intuitive eating. It's pretty much like tracking your macros without tracking your macros. You still need to know what you're putting in your body. You still need to know whether it's high protein, high fat, stuff like that, but you're just not tracking your macros and you're using something else to track. It can be anything from just looking in the mirror or a little more accurate in the form of weighing yourself, like I do. So I'm able to hop on the scale 5 to 6 days a week and say, all right, if I'm 202, maybe I need to cut down a little bit on what I'm eating, or I can choose to do a little more cardio, and that will, in return, put me back where I need to be. So although I'm not tracking macros, I'm still tracking my weight, which is obviously way easier to do. And another benefit I've found with intuitive eating is I actually do eat whenever I'm hungry. Some days I eat lunch at noon. Some days I eat it at 3:30. It just depends on when my body feels like it needs food. So I feel like in a way I'm nourishing myself a little better. Now, this is not a diet for actually cutting. If you're planning on cutting weight, you're not going to be able to do it from intuitive eating, at least not for very long. Something else that helps me with my intuitive eating diet that I have right now is I'm still doing somewhat of intermittent fasting. I try not to eat from the time I wake up to about noon, typically till about 1 or 1:30 is when I really actually have my first small meal. And that literally, all it does is help me eat less calories throughout the day because I'm not eating for a portion in the morning. I don't think it has any like superpower benefits or anything like that, but it does help me eat less. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the basics of how I use intuitive eating to not lose weight, not gain weight, but really maintain where I'm at. Now, where it becomes MainGAINing is when you put in a solid workout plan and you stay consistent with it. For me, this has been a small variation from my plan that I released not too long ago, a couple months ago, I think now, which you can check out in the link up here. And I think I actually have it linked down below as well. Your first day is going to be like a strength training day. Let's say it's a push strength training day. Okay, and then your pull is going to be a high volume hypertrophy based day. Then you're going to go into a strength leg day. Then you're going to go to a hypertrophy push day, and it just kind of trickles down like that. And for me, I've seen a lot of progress, especially in like stuff like my squat and my bench doing this. So for me, it's been really good. And we'll get into the workout a little later on and cardio and all that kind of stuff. But for right now, I am getting ready for the gym. I'm going to have a Quest Hero bar, chocolate caramel pecan, only 100 calories and 16 grams of protein. Isn't bad. Not that I'm tracking, but I always like to know. So I'm gonna eat this, and then it is like, it has not stopped raining literally all day today, but I do need to go to the gym. I need to show you guys kind of how I'm training, what I'm working, and so we just gotta get it done, you know? Bleh. It's a huge bleh day outside. Nothing a little Quest protein bar can't fix. Oh, good. Alright, enough of that. Gym time, heavy leg day time. The rain has not stopped still to this second, to this moment. It's been raining nonstop today. It makes me sad. So I guess the only way to deal with this sadness is to rep some heavy weight. It sucks, it's raining, it's a Sunday, but I'm here at the gym. And that's part of this whole new diet that I've been doing. I mean, it's not new to me, but it's new for me sharing it with you. Going to the gym matters. You need to make sure you stay consistent with your training, because if you're not, you're gonna get fat, and you're definitely not gonna get stronger, which is part of all of this. So even though I don't want to be here, I'm here putting in the time. Let's go.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you bad. Oh. Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel all that I know you like.
Wow, okay, I am about to shit my pants. I don't know. I mean, I'll let you be the judge of whether I got 405 or not. I mean, I got it twice, but were any of them that good form, though? Either way, let's go home before I literally have an accident in my car, which sadly wouldn't be the first time. All right, my legs are fried. I mean, I was like sore even going into the gym from my leg workout 3 days ago, but after tonight, they're toast. So another really important thing that I've been doing is making sure I always have protein after I work out. 2 scoops, I think there's like 25 grams of protein, so 50 grams of protein in this. This is ensuring that I hit my daily protein intake without being able to track my macros. It's like a catch-all for your protein pretty much. So post-workout, I always make sure I have this, and I feel like I've been hitting my protein pretty consistently. Little pre-dinner appetizer going down, consisting of multi-grain crackers, these gas cheese squares, and we don't have pickles, but I'm using sweet relish, but also stevia sweetened sweet relish. Comes out looking something like this. Rah! All right, and dinner is served. All right, take a look and just guess whose proportion is whose. Okay, good guess. Yes, this is mine and this is Alexa's. Say, Daddy cooked me up a good meal.
Not gonna say that.
All right, so we got steak. I think this is like 3 pieces of filet, small pieces though. Some rice, just plain jasmine rice, and then this is like a thing from Trader Joe's. It's like a frozen spaghetti squash spiral thing. I don't know, but it looks pretty solid on the plate. So I mean, that's basically it. That's what my dinner is gonna consist of. Like I said, pretty big portion, and I'm a pretty hungry boy, so I'm gonna devour.
A few moments later.
Oh, all right, dinner was amazing. And for dessert, it doesn't end there. We have Quest peanut butter cups. These things just came out and I just bought them. They're actually like really, really good. Like if you like Reese's, you'll really like these, completely honest. Oh, damn, that was loud as shit. And then to go with it, my new favorite ice cream. It's Enlightened. It's only 100 calories per serving, so a total of 400 calories in this entire pint. And like this is pretty much Ben & Jerry's, but in a healthier form. It had like the chunks of the brownies and cookie dough in there. It's fire. But you gotta let it sit for a bit and like get soft. So while it gets soft, I just want to go over the kind of pros, I guess, and cons, final pros and cons of the intuitive diet that I've been following. Well, and honestly, I'm going to start out with just the con, because for me, this is probably the biggest / maybe the only con of it. And that it's not sustainable for like the last bit of weight loss. Like you can get pretty lean doing this, but if you plan on getting to like 10% or under 10% body fat, which isn't really that healthy anyways, but if you do plan on getting that level of lean, you're not going to be able to do it just intuitive eating. You're going to need to be tracking your macros and getting down to the gram and minutes of cardio, calories burned, all of that stuff. It's just not for that. But if you're someone who just wants to live a healthier life, it is good at doing that. And another thing is it's very difficult to do intuitive eating if you've never tracked your macros before. The reason why I'm able to judge how to not lose weight and how to maintain the same weight while gaining muscle mass is because I've tracked macros for a very long time. So I know the do's and don'ts, and I know roughly how many calories I'm putting in my body. So without that prior knowledge of tracking macros, this might be a difficult diet for you to obtain. But I will say I have been a lot like happier and more lenient with myself while doing this diet. I'm able to go out, have drinks with friends, go out to lunch with people, and I'm able to live a healthier, like more emotionally healthier life. I'm not so strict on myself with everything that I'm doing. So in that sense, it is really good for that. So I would say the big takeaways from this video for you would be: 1, intuitive dieting is pretty much eating when you're hungry, don't eat when you're not. You still need to be tracking something, whether it be yourself in the mirror or like I like to do, tracking your actual weight via a scale. And you have to know that it's not a free-for-all. You still need to know what you're putting in your body. Like I said, you can do the intermittent fasting, which will help you save some of your calories in your food till later on in the day. And you need to be taking your training seriously if you want to build muscle and preserve the muscle that you have. And that kind of wraps everything up, which means this is soft enough to eat, which means I'm gonna eat it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something today. If you have any questions about intuitive dieting versus counting macros plus intermittent fasting, any of this stuff, leave your comments down below. I'll probably do a full video on it because I am running out of video ideas, like always. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. I think I already said that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I am dropping content all the time, at least once a week, and I want you to be part of the family. Plus, I'm getting close to 500 subs, kind of. So let's get me there, please. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.